Hi my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at Artypapercrafters.com and welcome to a video from me for this year. I apologise, I've been away for a couple of months, but my parents have been very ill and I've been looking after them, so that is the reason there have been no videos for a little while. However, I have been doing blogs on my website, Artypapercrafters.com. There are also 200 videos of mine in YouTube, so if you would like to see any of my other videos, past videos, you're welcome to have a look for them in YouTube under SandraR, Artypapercrafters.com, or pop over to my website. I'd be delighted if you'd subscribe, because I am managing to do other blogs with cards and all sorts of different things, and if you subscribe you won't miss anything that I post while I'm just getting back into the swing of doing videos again. And sorry about the plaster this morning, but I had a bit of a fight with a tin yesterday and the tin won, so that's the reason that I've got this silly plaster on my finger. But what we're making today is these delightful little paper clips, using the butterfly Gala set and some free papers that you can earn for free with a £45 a spend during celebration. So let me show you that. This is the butterfly Gala suite. It comes with a stamp set and it also comes with a matching punch, and if you buy the two together you save 10%. That's in here, so you can get the stamp set and the punch for £33.25 if you buy them together, or you can just buy the punch for £17. Now the punch is not just useful to go with the stamp set, it also works with this free celebration paper. So if you purchase £45 worth of goods and get card and ink, you can earn this Botanical Butterfly Designer series paper for free. And there are 12 sheets of 12 by 12 with two-sided designs. They are really gorgeous for making lots of cards and different things with. And I just love them. And what I have done here is this design here, you can see it punches out with the big butterfly. And what I did was I made my little paper clips using this paper and the punch. So let me show you how that works. Now, because you've got two butterflies on here, if you just go straight in and punch, you'll see that that lines up beautifully, but then you're going to punch out another butterfly there and you're going to lose it, and you don't want to do that. So the thing to do, you can cut round each one, doesn't take long, and then you cut round them and you're left with this. And I've put a little post-it note strip on the back like that, and then you go in to your punch and you line it up, and you punch it out, and then you will have the little strip on the back. Just take that off, and that is how you can cut yourself loads of these little butterflies. Get rid of that, don't want that. So that's how that works. Or you use the stamp set and you stamp your butterflies onto some card, Whisper White card, and then you you can colour them. There's these little ones that colour in with your inks. You can colour them in like I have on here. That's Daffodil Delight and what's the new one called? Blueberry Bushel. That is Highland Heather and Merry Merlot, and this is Night of Navy with Balmy Blue. So that's how I made these ones. So you can use the punch and the stamp set together to make your butterflies, or you can cheat and just get this paper for free and make these gorgeous little butterflies. I've put my little clips onto a sheet of card, and I use the stitched frames to do that. So here are the stitched frames. You get loads in the pack, absolutely loads. These rectangle stitched frames, they do stitching on both sides of the card. So let me show you what I mean by that. You've got you're cutting this large one out to do this. So you put that through your big shot and cut that out. And you're left with this beautiful rectangle which has stitching around the outside edge, but then you're also left with this stitching on your leftover piece of card, and you could cut that out and use that to make a card. So that's that. So enough of this, let's crack on and I'll show you how I made these gorgeous little butterfly embellishments. And of course they're brilliant to put on all sorts of little projects, and children will love playing with these, putting them on in their books or whatever. And they're great for craft fairs too, so it's a brilliant idea. So you will need a glue gun. So before you use your glue gun, it's best to set yourself up with everything that you need. So to make one of these clips, let me take one off. To make one of these clips, you're going to need 2 punches. This is a 1-inch scallop punch, and this is a 3/4 inch circle punch. So you need 2 of those. Work out what colours you want to use. Now, my butterflies have got these colours in, Highland Heather, all sorts of colours. So I've got myself some scraps of card here, and I'm going to work out what I want to layer on what. So because I've got green and I've got this Grapefruit Grove in this one, I'm going to put the orange on the top. So for that I want 2 green, because you need 2 scallop ones, 2 1-inch scallop ones for the clips themselves, which go back onto each other so that you don't get an ugly mess behind your paper clip. And then I need 1 in Daffodil Delight. No, I'm not. I'm using this colour in the 3/4 inch, and that gets layered up on there. So that's that. Then there's this one, and we've got Highland Heather and Balmy Blue. So I'm going to do a gorgeous grape one here. We're going to do 2 of these. And then I need to get the Balmy Blue, so bear with me. I've got to bring it over. And we need a 3/4 inch for that. And the last one is a green and yellow, so we're going to use some Pear Pizzazz for this. So I'm going to do 2 in Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to do 1 in Daffodil Delight. So I've set myself up to make my clips. Move that to one side. So line everything up, put your butterflies up here, and like that. So put that there, that there, that there, that like that, and that like that. Okay, so while we're waiting, I'm just going to plug in my glue gun so that I can get that warmed up. And then I've got my paper clips. Now the paper clips, they're not the really small ones. I'd call these the medium ones. And that's what we're using today. So line those up too. And then the card that I've put them onto, I've cut out the largest rectangle, and I'm going to show you how I made this little back piece to stick them onto to make them look pretty. And that way they're easier to gift and they look like a nice little gift. You could put them in a cello bag and they'd be lovely. I think they're fabulous, and I'm going to use them at work, so they'd be great for that. Right then, Hopefully my glue gun is ready. Hopefully. Right, now you want a pea-sized amount of glue. So that's the pea-sized amount of glue. You stick the top part of your paper clip in and you press that over the top, marrying up your scallops as you go. And that is what you're left with. And then you let that piece cool. So again, a pea-sized amount of glue. Get your paper clip, pop that in. Push your other scallop over the top, marrying up the scallops. And that's another one done. So you can see they're so quick and easy to make. Push that in there. And press that together like that. Dead easy. Can make loads in next to no time. Right, I'm going to turn my glue gun off. And then all you do after that is get your Tombow or whatever glue you like to use and just put your yellow piece on the top. I've just put this on really because I think it looks pretty. Gone a bit mad with the glue there. Can you see? And that reminds me a bit like a little flower really. So more Tombow on the back. Press that down on here. And it just puts a little bit more interest, I think, at the back of the butterfly. I seem to have a cat's hair. My cat does love walking over my crafting desk. She's very nosy. Very gorgeous, but very nosy. Right, so that's our backings done. And now we glue our butterflies. So just with your thumb, press on either side of the little middle of the butterfly. Put some Tombow on, not too much, don't go too mad. And then onto there. And where's my pokey tool? Use my take your pick tool, which I love. So useful. Lots of different elements. So again, press your butterfly either side so that you've got like a little middle strip that you can stick the body down with. Onto the middle of your little paper clip. Put it into place with your take your pick tool. And of course all these products are available to purchase from my online shop at Artypapercrafters.com should you need any crafting supplies, and I'd be really appreciative if you could order through me as your chosen demonstrator. So there we are, that's those done, and while they're just drying off for a moment, we're going to get the scoring tool out and I'll show you how to score this little piece of card and cut it. Right then, so where's my... I've had a tidy up or a rearrangement on here and now I can't find anything. Right, so first of all we're going to score, and we're going to score at 1 1/4 on the long side. And if you haven't got these rectangles, you can cut yourself just a rectangle. This measures 5 1/8, which is 13 centimetres, and it measures 3 3/4. So 3 3/4 by 5 1/8, or 13 by 9.5 centimetres, and we're going to score it at 1 1/4, which is 3.2, and we're going to turn that round to the opposite side and score it at 1 inch, which is 2.5. Then you're going to put it back in at the 1 1/4 inch score line, because now we're going to do our cuts. So we're going to put it in at 2.5 inches, and then with your cutting blade you're going to put this in just where the end of that blade is here. Oh my goodness, you can't see what I'm doing. Right, let's start that again. 1 1/4 inches, flip it, 1 inch, flip it back to the 1 1/4 inch side, and we're going to do our cutting. So put it in at 2.5 inches, get your blade, and where that little oval is, put that just to the edge there, and bring your blade up and move your blade up until it reaches the end here. So when that reaches the end there, then take your blade out, move it up to the 3 inch mark. You've got your blade back down here to where that oval is, just at the top there. Pull it down to where the oval ends here, lift it up, and that's your score lines for you to put your paper clips through. So that's the scoring done. All the details will be on my website. Should that not be perfectly clear, just pop over and click on the see more button, and that will show you all the details. Right, now we're going to glue this down. So let's get the bone folder, and we're going to just fold these score lines that we made. So dead easy. Then get your Tombow and fold that down and press. Again, this side. And that's it, that's made. So all we've got to do now is put our embellishments on our butterflies. So let's bring those over, and we're going to put these cute purple ones on here using the Take Your Pick tool. Lay those on there. Like that. Lovely, love it. And then on these ones I'm going to do yellow, so I'm just going to need 3 of those. Put those on there. Lovely. And then on here, I think I'm going to put these pink ones on here. Yeah, I like those pink ones. So let's do those on here. So don't forget to pop over to my website so that you don't miss a thing of what I'm making. And I hope to be back very soon with more videos. And then all we need to do now is pop our little clips in. Like that. And like that. Aren't they just gorgeous little things? Right, that's those then. I hope you enjoyed that today. I hope you enjoyed my video today, and thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to pop over to my website where there's loads more projects that I've done recently. So that's all from me today. So thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye.